Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Jennifer Lawrence movie moments.
Thank you for your consideration.
For this list, we'll be looking at the actress's most memorable scenes on the big screen. Certain plot points will be discussed, so beware of potential spoilers ahead. Do you have a favorite J-Law movie moment? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Party Punch. No hard feelings. We know that Jennifer Lawrence is relatable and hilarious. Just watch the countless interviews of her making everyone laugh, and you'll see why casting her in a comedy is a no-brainer. But 2023's No Hard Feelings is technically her first foray into full-blown raunchy hilarity.
Hi. Mind if I touch your wiener?
What?
Of course, Lawrence steals every scene as Maddie, a 30-something who's in such a bad financial situation that she agrees to go out with the younger Percy.
So when you say date him, do you mean date him or date him?
Yes.
Date him. Date him hard.
Okay. I'll date his brains out.
Her physical comedy is top tier throughout, and one of the scenes that showcases this skill best is the accidental throat punch from Percy at the party. Someone getting hurt isn't funny in real life, but she sells the moment with such flawless over-the-top energy that it's hard not to laugh. Number 9. Joy takes her empire back. Joy. The story of inventor Joy Mangano is one of strength and resilience. And what better actress to play the inspirational entrepreneur than Jennifer Lawrence? In this 2015 biopic, we see the titular character dealing with a chaotic household and financial instability. Her revolutionary self-wringing mop changes her life, but people take advantage of her even more.
Never speak on my behalf about my business again.
Joy visits Derek Markham, the swindling manufacturing company owner who duped her out of thousands under false pretenses. She coolly explains that she knows about the fraud.
And as if that weren't bad enough, I also discovered in the paperwork that our mops actually don't bear any similarities. So I never did owe you any royalties for your patent.
Joy stands up for herself more than once, but Lawrence's calm delivery is everything in this scene. Even her silence speaks volumes, especially with that piercing stare. And in the end, she gets what she's owed and more.
She put up with just about anything. Until when she had to bring the hammer down. She brought the hammer down.
Number 8. The Truth About Jim. Passengers. In Passengers, Jennifer Lawrence plays Aurora Lane, one of the thousands of travelers hibernating aboard the Avalon spacecraft. Early in the story, an asteroid-related accident leads to another passenger, engineer Jim Preston, waking up decades too early. Aurora later also wakes up prematurely, falsely believing that this was due to a similar accident.
How can there be no way to put someone back into hibernation? What if a pod breaks down?
No hibernation pod has malfunctioned in thousands of interstellar flights.
Well, I'm awake.
Hibernation pods are fail-safe.
The two bond, and some moments even seem like a fairy tale. But on her birthday of all days, Aurora discovers the truth we already knew. Only Jim's pod malfunctioned, and he woke her up because he was lonely.
I'm gonna be sick. I can't see.
Aurora, please.
Stay away from me.
This moment of realization is as maddening as it is heartbreaking because his selfish act cost her the life she dreamt of. Lawrence perfectly conveys the sting of betrayal felt by Aurora.
Aurora, I don't want to lose you.
I don't care! I don't care what you want! I don't care why you woke me up! You took my life!
Number 7. Talk show reaction. Don't look up.
I'm sorry, are we not being clear? We're trying to tell you that the entire planet is about to be destroyed.
This 2021 satire boasts a stacked cast featuring the likes of Leonardo DiCaprio, Meryl Streep, and Cate Blanchett. But Jennifer Lawrence stands out as Kate DiBiase, an astronomy doctoral candidate who discovers a comet is heading straight for Earth.
I've been running it all day. I keep getting the same result. A direct hit of Earth in 6 months and 14 days.
After government officials fail to take the threat seriously, she and her professor, DiCaprio's Dr. Randall Mindy, go on the Daily Rip to warn everyone about humanity's impending end. But the topic's too heavy for the co-hosts and they proceed to joke around. Their ignorance frustrates Kate to the point that she practically explodes on live television herself.
Well, maybe the destruction of the entire planet isn't supposed to be fun. Maybe it's supposed to be terrifying and unsettling.
Please don't do that.
And you should stay up all night, every night, crying when we're all 100% for sure gonna die.
Lawrence delivers just the right amount of anger and fear in her character's valid response, making for a darkly humorous yet sadly realistic moment. Number 6. Mystique saves the future. X-Men: Days of Future Past. Although she donned the blue skin for multiple X-Men films, Jennifer Lawrence's Raven Darkholme, aka Mystique, played a major role in X-Men: Days of Future Past. She really got to show off her fighting skills in more than one badass brawl, but the most important and emotional moment comes near the end of the film.
Get out of my head, Charles!
Raven, please do not make us the enemy today.
Look around you, we already are.
Since her assassination of Sentinel's creator Bolivar Trask in another timeline leads to a dark future for mutants, it comes down to her to make the right decision. Before she can kill Trask, Charles reaches her telepathically, letting her know the choice is hers.
Everything that happens now is in your hands.
I have faith in you, Raven.
She changes course, paving the way for a brighter future. It's a pivotal scene that Lawrence nailed, and it left many in tears. Number 5. A Kiss from Rosalind, American Hustle. Jennifer Lawrence definitely gets to flex her comedic muscles as Rosalind, conman Irving Rosenfeld's temperamental wife. But the character also carries a lot of resentment, especially towards her cheating husband.
Hey, Irving, I'm gonna be having fun. Maybe it'll be contagious, huh?
When she deliberately flirts with a mobster at a party, Irving's longtime mistress Sydney, aka Edith, condemns her reckless behavior. The two have words at the bar, but things get really heated in the bathroom, in more ways than one.
I got a ring on my finger. We have a child together.
He doesn't love you, Rosalind. He loves me, and you know it, and I know it, and he knows it. And it might be done now, but it was beautiful, and it was real. And we loved each other.
Shut up.
The face-off stirs up a lot of emotions for Rosalind, primarily anger, sadness, and jealousy. After exchanging threats and insults, she gives Sydney an emotionally charged kiss, leaving her and the audience stunned. It's a bold move, but that's pretty on brand for Rosalind, and we'd expect nothing less from Lawrence.
It's like that perfume that you love that you can't stop smelling even when there's something sour in it. You can't get enough of it.
Number 4. Teaching Survival, Winter's Bone.
All right, you guys want these fried or stewed?
Fried.
Fried? All right.
Jennifer Lawrence made her presence known with her critically acclaimed performance as teenager Ree Dolly. With a criminal father who's MIA and a mother dealing with mental health, Ree and her younger siblings, Sunny and Ashley, don't have it easy. This leaves her to shoulder the responsibilities of a parent, but the love she has for them keeps her going. Here, Ree shows the duo how to hunt and prepare their food, a messy but necessary task.
I don't want to.
Sonny, there's a bunch of stuff that you're gonna have to get over being scared of.
The three of them are already forever bonded, but this lesson in survival is a defining moment. Lawrence effortlessly captures the fear and compassion of a girl just trying to protect the people she loves. And thanks to her, we're extra invested in the story.
Are you wanting to leave us?
I'd be lost without the weight of you two on my back. I ain't going anywhere.
Number 3, an explosive argument, Silver Linings Playbook.
You think that I'm crazier than you?
Because well, we're different, I mean.
Oh my God.
In this Oscar-winning performance, Lawrence plays Tiffany Maxwell, a widow with a complex life. She soon falls for Bradley Cooper's Pat, who was recently released from a mental health facility. Pat and Tiffany have similar struggles and are more alike than he wants to admit. When he flat out judges her to her face, she's unsurprisingly furious and hurt, and a public fight ensues.
You are afraid to be alive. You are afraid to live. You're a hypocrite. You're a conformist. You're a liar.
As we've seen in her many other roles, Lawrence always strikes the perfect balance of rage and heartache, captivating audiences with one searing line after another. It's no surprise her work in this flick earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress.
I'll still give your letter to Nikki, don't worry.
Wow. Well, I really appreciate that, Tiffany.
I know you do.
You do?
Yeah, sure.
Number 2. Mother has had enough. Mother.
I have nothing left to give. Your love.
Darren Aronofsky's Mother is an unrelenting nightmare, and at its center is Jennifer Lawrence's titular character, an allegory for Mother Nature. In the beginning, her life with Javier Bardem's him is dreamy and peaceful, but as more surprise guests show up to their beautiful home, it all descends into utter chaos.
Get out! Get out! All of you!
What happened?
They won't listen!
After she's endured horrifying atrocities, including the unfathomable death of her child, all of Mother's pain and frustration come to a boiling point. She screams and sobs this heartbreaking line to the man who allowed it all to happen.
I gave you everything! You gave it all away.
Lawrence's delivery exudes pure agony, and it gives us chills every time. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Jean Grey kills Mystique, Dark Phoenix. Seeing the iconic mutant pass hurts, but Lawrence nails the moment. Thank God for Rosalind, American Hustle. Carmine's science oven catches fire and Rosalind's reaction is unforgettable.
Bring something into this house that's gonna take all the nutrition out of our food and then light our house on fire? Thank God for me.
The Dance, Silver Linings Playbook. Everything from the amazing moves to the crowd's reactions makes us love this scene. Mystique's sneak attack. XMen, Days of Future Past. You can count on her to come through.
I'm sorry, who are you?
The question is, Major, who are you?
Rue's death. The Hunger Games. This scene never fails to get the tears flowing. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. I volunteer as tribute. The Hunger Games.
Just trying to win. Maybe you can.
Maybe I can. I am smart, you know.
The Hunger Games is undoubtedly one of the most successful franchises of all time, and even if someone hasn't seen the films or read the books, they have likely at least heard what is possibly the most quoted line in the series. When her little sister Primrose is chosen to represent District 12 in the titular games, Lawrence's Katniss Everdeen declares,
I volunteer! I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute!
The panic, the determination, the tremble in her voice, everything about this moment is so iconic. That's thanks in large part to Lawrence's masterful and emotionally effective acting, which is enhanced by Prim actress Willow Shields' performance. Though several other performances earned her big awards nominations and wins, Katniss is arguably Jennifer Lawrence's most recognized role to date, and for good reason.
Ladies and gentlemen from District 12, Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.